And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Martinsville High School for Martinsville Artesian Soccer here on WREP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. This evening, it's a non-conference matchup for the Martinsville Artesians, who come in 4-4 for head coach Tulani Nsube as they battle the 5-3-2 Cougars from Bloomington North High School. We will go to PA announcer and athletic director Kip Staggs for the starting lineups.
Nelson. Number 9, junior Sandro Smith. Number 10, senior Thomas Burns. Number 11, senior Kevin Rodriguez. Number 12, sophomore Russell Bialalovic. Number 13, sophomore Brock Murphy. Number 17, junior Jala Barbu. Number 22, junior Jude Kincaid. And to round out the starting lineup for the Cougars, number 27, junior Asher Huddleston. Coach Sung Marler guides the Cougars. Now, Artesian fans, put your hands together. Stand up for your 2020 version of Artesian Boys Soccer. In the net for the Artesians, sophomore Jack Wolf. Number 1, freshman Martin Barco. Number 2, senior Caden Rautenkrantz. Number 5, senior Joey Strimming. Number 6, freshman Luke Gamble. Number 7, sophomore Aaron Anderson. Number 9, sophomore Ethan Hainline. Number 12, sophomore Jackson Hayes. Number 13, senior Carter Lyon. Number 16, sophomore Corbin Hamblin. And number 20, senior Antonio Cano. Coach for your Artesians, Tulani Nsube.
The starting lineups there by athletic director Kip Staggs, pulling double duty once again here at Martinsville High School. If we get set to go, Martinsville and Bloomington North. The Cougars in the midfield trying to attack up the right side. Centered in, and Jack Wolf up with it. Jack now will kick it away. The Cougars, 5-3-2 for the campaign, will clear it out. And the throw-in getting ready to go by Hamlin for the Artesians. Up now to Luke Gamble. And here come the Cougars on the attack up the left side. Ethan Hainline running with Bloomington North, tries to cross over, can't get it done. They'll maintain possession of it. Into the penalty area and up over top of the crossbar. Jack Wolf will corral it. And here comes the kick from Jack up here on the near sideline. And if you've watched Artesian Soccer here on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel and WREP 15 Sports, also the IHSA Champions Network, you'll know that when they come here to the near side, it's a little bit more difficult for us to follow just by the press box being up close to the field. So we apologize for that, and we'll try to do our best with the camera men that we have here today. Loudon, McFarland, Braxton Dilley, and then Molly Collier is doing the tech directing tonight. So They will do a fine job here. The RTV students bringing you Artesian athletics all season long, especially in the fall with the COVID precautions in place, trying to do a little bit more on the live stream. So we expanded our coverage, boys, girls, soccer, along with volleyball. Normally just football, but have all those sports going on here in the fall, and the RTV students picking up the slack, doing a great job to bring you coverage of Artesian athletics. So Martin Barco set to get the free kick here, looks on. Get some instruction from his head coach, Tulani Insube, and then now he will deliver it in to the goal area. The goalie hesitated a little bit in the collision. And there will be a stoppage in play.
Rock follow! Rock follow! Look at now, we're losing it way. We took over the second ball. Kevin, get to him! Kevin, get to him! Thomas, go! Thomas, push him wider and higher! Wider, Thomas! Wider! Martin! Good done, Jake. Rock! You guys well in front of it. Joey. Robin, stay with him. Don't follow him. Just tell Joey to pick him up. Well done, Joey. Look, you don't have to be with him. Drop to that stage.
About 5 minutes going by here in the non-conference matchup between the Artesians and the Cougars from Bloomington North, Martinsville. 4-4 for the season. Lost their last couple of matches. Goalie coming out. Xander Hicks. Jarno Xander Hicks for Bloomington North, the goalie. Artesians with losses to Terre Haute South and Decatur Central in their last two matches. At Decatur on Saturday, Terre Haute South on Saturday, losing 3-0. That after a Mid-State Conference loss to Decatur Central 2-1 in a pretty good match here at the Artesian pitch on Thursday night, a game we had live for you on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. Game that Decatur ends up scoring a penalty kick late and getting the victory. Bloomington North on the flip side of that. A couple of ties, 5-3-2 overall. Pretty tough schedule, losing to a perennial power in Washington, the Hatchets. You think of Washington, you're generally thinking, at least if you're in Indiana, you're probably thinking of basketball. But a very good soccer club as well, the Hatchets. Columbus East also getting a win, and the Olympians also a team that generally you think of football in the state of Indiana, but very good soccer as well. And then Providence down in Clarksville, 5-4. And then ties to Mooresville and Columbus North for the North Cougars. You probably hear the voice of Tulani Insube, the Artesian head coach, down below us, encouraging his troops.
Don't go back. You think
Artesians with a foreign exchange student in the lineup, Antonio Cano, when he was there asking for the ball just moments ago. And it'll be kicked out of bounds by Bloomington North to allow the defense a chance to set. And like we said, with the way this is set up over here, that you're not going to see a whole lot down on the near sidelines, but we'll do our best to try to bring that to you. So probably won't miss much action. Ball being thrown in. Cano with it now on the right side. One touch inside to Martin Barco. Barco back to Cano. And the shot will go wide and behind the goal. And Bloomington North will get the goal kick. Xander Hicks to do that. It's allowed 12 goals on the season in 7 games. Their stats kind of hit and miss that we had when we went on max prep. So didn't have all their matches in, so don't have a total in terms of what those are. Carter line up ahead to Barco. Martin on the right side being marked. The freshman, nice move, gets it into the penalty box. And they will force it out of bounds, will the North Cougars. Jude Kincaid. And so the Artesians will get the corner kick. It'll be Carter Lyon to do that. Ball will be cleared by the North Cougars and out of bounds, and so it'll be a goal kick coming up for Bloomington North. We'll see the goalie get ready to kick it here. Dangerous ball into the penalty area, but cleared, so it'll be now Jack Wolf who will pick it up. On the left side, here come the Cougars, defended by Martinsville, and Joey Stremming will kick it out of bounds as they were working on Aaron Anderson on the left side. The throw in by the Cougars. Just go to the corner, and looks like Bloomington North trying to coax a corner kick maybe out. Now they'll wait for just a moment here and let their team set up. Noah Nelson with the throw in into the penalty area. Cougars trying to get a shot on it. Can't. Jackson Fry clears it momentarily. Martin Barco coming up on it, and the Cougars and the Artesians. Both opportunities here. Carter Lyon will send it out of bounds, and here comes Bloomington North again. They're going to go down to the corner. Let's see if they can get some work done. Cannot. Joey Stremming takes it away. Can't quite clear it, and here come the Cougars. Antonio Cano helping back. Gets the steal on it. Cano up ahead. Trying to go to Martin Barco. And the North Cougars on the throw in again. A nice turn by Bloomington North, but then Ethan Hainline will clear it. Carter Lyon lets it go through, and it'll go back to Ethan Hainline. Ethan kicks it up ahead. Caden Rottenkrantz, the leading goal scorer for the Artesians, 12 on the season, has it now on the left foot up the left side, and he will get it back to Jackson Fry as they set up the attack now. Luke Gamble working his way forward. The left foot into the penalty area. The Cougars trying to clear it. And Jackson Fry will maintain possession of it. Kicks it over now to Carter Lyon for the Artesians. Cougars with the steal. Thomas Burns up ahead looking for Sandro Smith. He loses it momentarily, keeps possession of it into the penalty area now. A one-on-one move. It's still in front of the box. The Artesians clear it momentarily. Nice job by Kano, and I think we're going to get a handball. I'm not sure who on. This the official. Looks like he says no more. I'm not sure who he's saying no more to. So, Antonio Cano. And now the Cougars will restart it. Ball still in the penalty area. Cougars still on the attack. Tried to chip it in front of the goal, but it'll go wide, and Jack Wolf will run it down now for the Artesians. So Jack will put it down on the corner of the goal box. Put it back into play. Close to halfway through the first half. Here at the pitch at Artesian Field, Martinsville High School. The football field, Ciderwoods Field in the background, and the little guys out there for a weekday match. Martin Barco looked like he had a shot at, and then that ball is ripped wide right. Hopefully it didn't hit my vehicle. And out of play. That was a great strike there by Xander Hicks, but it kind of looked like my drive. It went just a little bit to the left. So, yeah. I'm sure he didn't want that much spin on it. Carter Lyon up ahead. Fry loses it. North on the attack up the right side. Up ahead. Kicked away momentarily. Now Luke Gamble clears it back the other way for the Artesians, and Caden Rottenkrantz trying to run onto it, and it will go out of bounds. I believe it will be Martinsville ball. The Artesians, as always, helping out the officials, pointing to their direction, saying it's their ball. It is. Throw in by Gamble quickly, then we'll go to Jackson Fry. The lineup a little bit different here tonight for Martinsville, at least different in terms of what we've seen in the live streams we've done. One new insertion is Antonio Cano, and he's got the ball right now. Nice chip right into the penalty area, looking for Martin Barco to run on, but he can't quite get to it. So Cano, one of the new starters for the Artesians. Jack Wolf in goal. Martin Barco, you saw him trying to get the run on there. We mentioned Caden Rottenkrantz, the leading goal scorer, coming in. Joey Stremming, we'll always mention him because very aggressive on the defensive end. Very hard worker, the senior for the Artesians. Luke Gamble, you've heard his name a couple of times. The freshman has done very well from his defensive spot. Aaron Anderson also. Ethan Hainline, Jackson Hayes, Carter Lyon, Corbin Hamlin also. Jackson Fry in there as well. I believe that was Jackson Fry instead of Jackson Hayes. But North up ahead. Still have possession of it, and there we mentioned Joey Stremming with the takeaway, getting into Kano in the midfield now. Kano looking for an attack, gets it up ahead, and Martin Barco trying to run onto it, but the goalie out quickly to corral it. Xander Hicks with it. Nice through ball that time by Kano, looking for Barco, streaking on sides, but couldn't quite catch up to it. Martin, the freshman, also a cross-country runner, so pulling double duty here in the fall for the Artesians and the cross-country team. Been doing well for head coach Jared Chrismore. Carson Heath, the senior, leading the way for the boys. Had a nice race at Brown County, the Eagle Classic, last weekend. Running in the elite race was Carson against some of the top runners and programs in the state of Indiana. I believe he was in the top 20. To check that. Into the penalty area once again. So the throw in now for Bloomington North. Noah Nelson with the throw in. Kind of blocked off right now. Smith with it out top. The Cougars kind of controlling possession, and that a weak shot right at Jack Wolf, and Jack up with it. And Jack will get ready to kick it away. Let's see if the Artesians can take advantage of maybe a miss hit. Cannot. Luke Gamble coming up from his defensive spot. Really pushing forward a little bit, so I'm not. He normally does, so you may have had him move into the midfield a little bit. Now Sam Foley will check into the lineup, and he will replace Kano. I'd like to see Sam and Kano in there at the same time, and you'll probably get that at some point. So kind of both those guys playing that center striker or that center forward or the striker position, and Sam immediately into the lineup. Right there, a little bit more active, but taken away by North. No score here as we're about 20 minutes through. Up on the left side now by the Cougars, trying to get it back into the middle of the penalty area. The shot, not a very good one. Jack Wolf will come up with it. So a little impatient probably by Smith. Wolf up with it, and Jack now will put it back into play for the Artesians. No score. Said about 20 minutes gone by. Caden Rotkrantz trying to run up onto this. The Cougars may have to clear it. They don't do a very good job of it, and Sam Foley up with it on the right side. Sam very strong, trying to keep possession of it. He and Aaron Anderson with it now on that right side. A little two-man game. They'll go back out to Carter Lyon. Back up the right side to Foley. Sam trying to get a turn on it. Marked that time by Noah Nelson. And Sam very, very strong on the throw-in. So Sam will be like a corner kick here on the throw-in. Gets it into the penalty area. Barco couldn't get a foot on it. Caden Rotkrantz chested it down, and then the shot by Carter Lyon will go wide of the goal on the right. So Caden Rotkrantz, the leading goal scorer for the Artesians, a nice job to settle that with his chest down on his feet, but couldn't get a shot off of it. Barco couldn't get a look at it. Carter Lyon did, but it went wide right. And the Cougars avoid the potential goal there. But that is what Sam brings, at least with his throw-in. Very strong with that. Really able to serve as almost another corner kick. See Martinsville with a little switch here as Gamble and Barco playing on the left side. They'll go back to Lyon. Now let's see if Carter gets it attacked on the right side. Cougars tracking backward now to Aaron Anderson, and he'll move the ball back. Hainline trying to go up ahead, and he kicks it out of bounds as well. So a couple of errant strikes by North and Martinsville. Sends that ball to the right side and out of play. First half of play here from Martinsville High School. The Martinsville soccer pitch. Groomed beautifully again. Shad Gallion was out here mowing earlier this afternoon, and that field's in great shape. They've done a nice job with the field. Looks much better than my lawn at home. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in, I believe, for Bloomington North. It will. And that will go wide to the right and result in a corner kick for the Artesians. So Jack Wolf again on the corner kick. And the Cougars on the attack on the right side. Nice turn that time by Bloomington North into the penalty area. Martinsville trying to clear it. The shot tipped up by Jack Wolf, and then Jack comes up with it, and he will try to, look like he was going to try to trigger a counterattack quickly, but instead he'll hold it, flip it up to Ethan Hainline, and now Ethan will put it up ahead. Martin Barco tries to settle it at his feet. He does. Back into the middle. Jackson Fry working his way ahead. Jackson pretty strong with the ball as well. Carter Lyon trying to get that through ball to Sam Foley. Can't quite get it done, and here come the Cougars pushing ahead on their attack. On the counterattack, running up on it is Sandro Smith, and the shot will go wide to the right. Jack Wolf with the nice challenge coming out strong on Smith, and the shot goes wide right into the side of the goal, and so it'll be a corner or a goal kick for the Artesians. So a nice job by Jack coming off his line and challenging Smith, not giving him a shot at it. And so we remain tied at 0-0. Hainline up ahead. Sam Foley trying to run underneath of it, and Sam does. And he'll probably try to work here as he can't quite control it. A little bit heavy on the touch, but Sam probably looking there to try to just control it and then either get a corner or a throw-in, but didn't get the opportunity as that first touch a little bit heavy and rolls over the end line. Head coach Tulani Insube again giving out directions to his center forward, Sam Foley. And the goal kick coming on. Rottencrans on the left side, trying to get a turn, but it's taken away by Bloomington North. But Martinsville maintain possession here. It'll be a throw-in for Luke Gamble, another one of those freshmen in the lineup for the Artesians with Martin Barco as well. Sam tracking back a little bit. Now North Santos trying to make a run at it, and there's Joey Stremming again. Very strong on the defensive side. Very aggressive. Anderson up ahead trying to go to Sam, and Sam really tried to get position for it and taken away by North. Again, trying to go ahead. Barco trying to run up on it, and Martin still with it. Be cleared by Bloomington North. The throw in, and again, that's going to be dangerous territory for Martinsville because Sam Foley will have the throw in, and Sam, like we said, quite capable of launching this in to the penalty area. And there it goes once again, high into the penalty area, and the Cougars will have to clear it. And here comes Santos once again. Remember, just moments ago, he had a nice attack thwarted by Jack Wolf. And there again is Joey Stremming. And, you know, Joey won't get credited with the tackle, and there will be a stoppage in play. But what he does is he gives a chance for his teammates to get back down there and get ready to go. And so the defense gets back. That's what we talked about, what Stremming brings to Martinsville. This is a nice ball into the penalty area. Jack Wolf comes off his line and knocks it away. Can't quite clear it, though, and here comes North again on the attack. Artesian still can't clear it. Santos with it, and Stremming does a nice job to kick it away, but it'll be a throw-in. Now, North has not shown that they are actually go to the Artesian, so it's job by Martinsville. And then Joey says, no, my bad. I thought it was Martinsville's, but it wasn't. So a throw-in. Now, North not as strong with a throw-in from this area, so not as offensive of a weapon as what Martinsville is when Sam Foley has that opportunity, but Noah Nelson will trigger it in. See, he'll try to go to Santos. Santos, nice move in the penalty area, trying to free that right foot, and a great save there by Jack Wolf. Punches it away. So Santos got it free on that right foot and launched one, but Jack right there, the quick reflexes to knock it away. But it'll be a corner kick for Bloomington North, and Santos will trot over, or Sandos Smith, will trot over to the corner to kick it. Kind of combined his two names together. Sandos Smith here on the corner. Again, Wolf off his line, can't clear it, and then falls on it. So Jack trying to punch it out of there. Couldn't clear it. It found its way to the foot of a North defender, but Jack able to jump on it, and now he'll kick it away. North up with it. And now Ethan Hainline back. Put his foot into it. Up ahead to Foley, and Foley goes down. Coaching staff telling Sam that he needs to try to control that. He had a good position there, but just couldn't quite come up with it. But Martinsville still on the restart here. Barco up on the right side. Freshman trying to turn the corner, and it's kicked out. Let's see who the throw-in is going to be this time for the Artesians. Maybe corner kick. I can't see what Ivan Herbert is signaling down there. No, it's a throw-in. So they elect not to go with a long throw-in in Foley, and Anderson will trigger it in. He'll just go to Barco. Has possession and position on his defender, marked over there on the right side, trying to get something into the penalty area. Up ahead to Caden Rottenkrantz, and it's kicked out. Carter Lyons still with it. We said it's difficult for us to see what's going on here, so hopefully we're not missing a whole lot. That long throw in again into the penalty area. Cougars need to clear it, and they will. Kevin Rodriguez kicks it out of bounds, and Martinsville's Luke Gamble will run over to throw it in. Goes quickly on the restart, Barco. He'll have it out of bounds as well. So Gamble will trot again over there to get the throw in. Foley taking it off of the North defender and gets a corner kick for the Artesians, Martin Barco.
If you get it, just shoot. Use your shoelaces. Just shoot, right? Outside the box. That's your space in front of you. Support him, support him.
Good job.
Well done, Kerry. Sam!
Again, Foley will
Now we need people in the box.
get another throw in, and like we said, that's why, because he's a weapon over there. It's kind of like a corner kick, and you heard a head coach say we need some people in the box, so they will. And then Sam will launch it. A little bit of a change. They went short and then right back to Foley. Sam, though, has it taken away as they try to get it. Little give and go the way that they were defending that time. Line with some fancy footwork to Aaron Anderson now. Gets it on his right foot, and he kicks it right into Sam Foley. And now take it away by North as we're under 10 minutes to go here in the first half of play from Martinsville High School. The pitch at Martinsville High School by Smith Elementary. Like we said, it's a very nice facility. Done a nice job maintaining it, especially here through the difficult last couple of months of weather. And that throw in by the Artesians, or by North, we should say. Smith battling there. Sandro Smith now up with it. He's the one that's had the attack for North, and he's got it again. He'll try to go to his right foot, gets by Hainline, launches another great shot. A nice save by Jack Wolf, but Martinsville still can't clear it. Now Luke Gamble up with it. Up on the right side, Caden Rottencrans trying to run underneath of it, uses the right foot, try to get a touch and keep it alive, but cannot, and so it'll be a throw-in for North. Caden leading the team in scoring with 12 goals. Sam Foley second with 6. He also has 3 assists for the season. 3 Artesians tied with 3 assists with Sam, Carter Lyon, and Ethan Hainline. North still maintaining possession of it on the offensive end. And again, Smith, another good look at it. The right foot goes just wide to the left. So Sandro Smith again doing a nice job of maintaining offensive attack for Bloomington North. And we've got Smith with 11 goals, at least through the games that we have listed here stat-wise, but North has played 10 games. He's only down for 6 being played in the 11 goals, so it's, nearly 2 goals a match for him. He has been kept off the scoreboard thus far, though, as we go down to 5 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. And again, Smith up with it again, physical in the midfield, in the center of the field. He'll try to take on 4 Artesian defenders, splits them. He's got the right foot kind of pushed down, and they're going to get a penalty kick called on Ethan Hainline. You hear the Artesians say, quit arguing there, the Artesian coaching staff. And so the penalty on Smith, on Hainline, and it'll give Smith an opportunity for the penalty kick here.
Hey, stop the clock, guys. Stop the clock. Stop the clock.
Get a stoppage of the clock here.
You got it. We'll get it up. Wants to be 440, Kit.
So here comes the kick, and it will go in. So the goal for Bloomington North, and the Cougars now lead it 1-0 on the penalty kick.
Just stay with 9. Stay with 9. Just stay with 9. Just go with number 9. Let's hope he knocks the other guy. Martin, we need you up there. You see where you are right now. Omar, go! Go, Omar!
Cougars up 1-0. We'll get the clock started back up here in just a moment until we get to the right time.
Keep dropping, Omar! Keep dropping! Sam, he doesn't have over your head. Keep dropping.
Barco
Get to it. What are you waiting for?
trying to clear it. Hamblin up ahead. Rottencrans sees the ball go out of bounds. Cougars now up.
Martin, just find space.
1-0 after the penalty kick. Smith with unofficially his 12th goal of the season. I'm not sure. He may have a few more than that, but like we said, the stats weren't totally updated on Max Preps for Bloomington North. At the game totals of 5-3-2 through the 10 games for them, but only 6 games listed, at least stat-wise, goal-wise, for Smith. Now maybe those were the only games he scored goals in, not sure. Not privy to how they keep their stats there at North, and tough to get a hold of people and get them to update your stats as well. But we'll go with that. Regardless, he's been the main offensive threat for North, and he's got it again on the right foot up ahead now for Bloomington North. They will have Deshaun Davis. So Ethan Hainline will put it back into play. Ethan with a nice kick. If you follow Artesian Athletics, you'll know that Ethan also a kicker for the football team. Barco loses it. And we'll go up ahead. Davis, powerful there, keeping control from Hamlin. Back to Noah Nelson, trying to find Smith. A lot of energy for the Cougars and Smith. Fry loses it, and here comes Bloomington North quickly in transition. The Cougars into the penalty area. The shot will go up over top of Jack Wolf. He'll just let it go. It goes out of bounds. It's not even officially a shot there. And substitutions for North.
Here goes to the parking lot. I want to know what parking space.
So Jack Wolf to trigger it in. Up ahead to Hamlin. He'll lose it. Smith has it, trying to get a turn on Joey Stremmen, and he's one-on-one with Hainline now. Ethan doing a nice job to physically keep him off the ball. Barco gets it. Fry, Martinsville with a minute left will try to mount an attack here. Trailing 1-0. Rottencrans in the midfield, and really, I'd say play's probably been dominated by North offensively, but you know, Martinsville's had their opportunities. They've had the ball quite a bit on the offensive side as well. And the throw in here as we go under 30 seconds left. Foley trying to get a through ball to Rottencrans, but it's taken away by North. Caden, though, keeps control of it, and then kicked out of bounds. Martinsville will have to hurry. Rottencrans to get the throw in. Up ahead trying to go to Foley, and it's headed out of there initially by North. Off the official, they may get a break.
10, 9,
down to 10 seconds
8,
left, and that's probably going to
7,
do it here.
6,
from
5,
Martinsville High School.
4,
Luke Gamble
3,
with it. Just kick it,
2,
and that will end
1.
here the first half of play. Well, good one for Bloomington North, really for the Artesians as well. We'll take a quick break and come back with more. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Soccer on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel and WREP 15 Sports.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, we were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. And here we are, right here, right now.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
When you hit that water, you're going to want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. Now, they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
I've always been with live bait.
Back here at the half at Martinsville High School, and it was the North Cougars, about 5 minutes left on the clock, that were able to get the Lone goal on a penalty kick by Sandro Smith. Smith had
Happy birthday to Linda Hurst, 70 years old today.
we'll see here, Smith with 11 goals coming in. That is number 12. And that is the difference thus far here at Martinsville High School as Bloomington North leads it in this non-conference matchup 1-0. Martinsville 4-4 for the season coming in. The Cougars 5-3-2. Well, we're going to take another quick break here as we're at halftime. Got about 8 minutes away from the start of the second half, and we'll be back with more here on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel and WREP 15 Sports.
Understand.
Being young is hard.
With friends, school, family,
Homework, jobs, sports.
It's easy to get overwhelmed.
stress, anxiety, depression.
They can take over everything.
And with drinking, vaping, smoking, drugs.
We know it seems like the easiest answer.
But it just makes things harder.
No matter what you're facing,
you can do it.
And you don't have to do it alone.
Because we understand.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
We're not just officers or deputies. We're people. We're parents and grandparents. We're here to serve our community. We're here for you. And we want everyone to succeed and be substance abuse free.
Still back here at the half. About 5 minutes left. And if you're just joining us, the Cougars leading it by a score 1-0. They got their goal about the 5-minute mark on a penalty kick by Sandro Smith. It was his 12th goal of the season. And here's a look at it right here. He had a nice attack in the penalty area. He's had a couple of nice attacks. Jack Wolf has done a nice job to keep him off the scoreboard more than just that once, but that time he was taken down in the penalty area by Ethan Hainline, and then he got the penalty kick and scored 1-0 the score. Bloomington North leads it. Still about 4.5 minutes before we get back to action here at Martinsville High School, so we'll take another timeout. You're watching Martinsville Artesian Soccer on WREP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel.
Don't do that.
Work can be overwhelming.
School can be overwhelming.
I don't feel like I do enough at home.
I don't feel like myself at home.
I don't know if I'm making the right choices for my future.
I have no idea what to do with my future.
I have anxiety.
I get so depressed. I just wish someone could understand.
We may be your parents,
but we've been in your shoes.
And we fought the same battles.
No matter what you're facing,
we're here for you.
And you're not in this alone.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
So we're back here at Martinsville High School getting set for the start of the second half of play. The Artesians are down 1-0. So the Cougars huddling up. The Artesians already in place, ready to go. Sun still sitting out towards the west. We're here the north of Martinsville High School, just the north of the football field, and in the background. It's a great shot. I've always liked this shot. The vista, the view, if you will, back of Ciderwoods Field. You get a little bit of Martinsville High School and a little bit of the hills in the background. And a football game going on, the junior league playing. Some little dudes out there. It's like second graders maybe. And we are back underway. And thought we would maybe see this a little bit, and we will. Antonio Cano and Sam Foley in there along with Martin Barco. Let's see who's playing where. It looks like maybe Cano in that center forward or the striker spot. Foreign exchange student, got his first action in the first half of play, and did a nice job getting possession of it. The Cougars here initially looking like they're pushing a little bit more forward in the attack. Leading at 1-0. So it's Barco, Foley, and Cano. Aaron Anderson in there, Carter Lyon. Jackson Fry, Ethan Hainline, Joey Stremme, Luke Gamble. A throw in on the far sideline by Aaron Anderson, kicked out. And also in for the Artesians, Corbin Hamlin.
To release the ball. He's taking too many touches. He needs to release the ball.
Kevin, who you on? Okay, you don't need to drop off so much. Ash, behind you, 10. Call Russ in help. Russ, drop in. Sandro, if they go short on 6 to 16, there's help there. It's the only one you have to help with.
Drop.
Cano had a nice chance there in the penalty area, but couldn't quite get it settled. The ball comes right up against the press box here as our mic's hanging out the press box, and you heard the thump. Speaking of a thump, Jackson Fry nearly got that through ball. Now Cano does a nice job to keep it. He's looking up ahead to Sam Foley. Foley trying to run under it. He does. Up the left side. Foley on the attack. Nice move by Sam. Into the penalty area now. Keeps possession of it. Poked away by North and then cleared. Now the Cougars on the counterattack. Smith, service into the penalty area. Play on, says the official. Now Cano with it on the counterattack. Nice move by him. Great through ball to Martin Barco. He's one-on-one now with the keeper. Crosses over to the left foot and blocked nicely on a great save there by Xander Hicks. But you can see the playmaking ability of Cano. He's made a couple of plays already for the Artesians, and then you've got some finishing ability up there by Barco and Foley. That time Gamble will send it wide to the left. So the foreign exchange student Cano, it's like he's trying to get his wind back underneath of him a little bit. And the throw-in forthcoming for Bloomington North. Takes liberties there on the throw-in a little bit. Wish you could do that in basketball, right? Just start taking off and walk up the sideline and throw it in. Some people do sometimes, too. I think the officials forget. Ball goes out of bounds. Anderson, no, it does not. He tries to take it off of his North defender, and it'll be kept alive now. Lyon trying to get that triangle going with Gamble and Barco, or excuse me, with Anderson and Barco. Gamble up ahead. Foley trying to run on, kind of shoulder checks his defender to the ground there, and Sam will maintain possession of it. So Foley, the weapon out here. Let's see if he launches one into the penalty area. He does. Long into the penalty area. Carter Lyon couldn't get ahead on it. Defended nicely by North, but they do not clear it. Hamblin to Lyon. Lyon trying to go back to Barco, and it's cleared back out of there. But Martinsville still on the attack for the Cougars, finally able to get it up the left side. And they'll try to punch a counterattack. Jack Wolf quickly off of his line, up with it, and put a boot into it. Try to get the Artesians going the other way.
Aiden, where are we? Come on.
I believe there will be a penalty whistled on the Cougars. It is, so Martinsville will have a restart here.
Aiden out! Aiden out! Kind of needed that one. That was a good start. Right there, Edgar. You're fine, you're fine.
Hey, you're all right. You're all right. Get back in. Get back in. Thomas!
It's a little over 5 minutes gone by here, second half of play. North up 1-0. They got a penalty kick at about the 5-minute mark of that first half of play. Goal kick forthcoming now for the Cougars. Kano trying to keep possession of it, and he wants a foul from the official. Coach Insube says, hey, you just got to play the ball, and then there'll be offsides whistled on Martin Barco. So the Artesians trailing 1-0, penalty kick, like we said, about the 5-minute mark of the remaining in the first half of play. For Smith, Sandro Smith with his 12th goal, according to the stats. Decent crowd over on the far side, and they big white dog over there that wants to go after the soccer ball. It's awesome. I don't know what kind of dog it is because I'm not up on your dog breeds, but it is fired up and it wants the soccer ball. The throw in here on the sideline. Artesians trying to get it off the foot of Smith. Very strong with the soccer ball. And Smith has it again in the penalty area. 3 Artesians marking him. It'll be cleared by Hainline. Kano can't get it taken away from Barbu for Bloomington North. Smith chips it into the penalty area, the head on that time by the Cougars, goes wide. But I believe they're going to give him a corner kick. Coach Insube wanted a goal kick, but no call. So Martinsville will get everybody back. Anderson will protect the near post. Barco the far post. And Jack Wolf just off the goal line in the middle. Let's see if North tries to make a run here on the kick. They do. The late header will not go, and then tried to be cleared. We'll get a handball. Smith will leave it there, and that was probably fortunate because it looked like he was going to make a nice turn and have a nice look on it with the right foot. Martinsville trying to launch a counterattack. Can't get it done. Kano and Barton. Keep wanting to call him Barton. Martin Barco in the middle. Gamble up ahead. Barco trying to run on it, but will be cleared by North, and it'll be a throw-in for the Artesian. Let's see if Martin waits for people or if Sam throws it in. He will. So again, we'll see if the Artesians launch an attack into the penalty area. So Foley, his free throw routine, throws it into the penalty area, and it'll be cleared by the Cougars. And Smith has it. Even though 3 defenders back, he will spot a man running on, and then now North goes all the way across the pitch to the right side to launch an attack. Into the penalty area. That was cleared all the way over there. I'm not sure if that was a shot attempt or not. I got to believe that's what it was trying to be, and it just got away from him a little bit because if he was trying to get a cross in there to anybody, it was definitely had too much steam on it. So the Artesians have it now, and they'll try to clear it. Barco back to Kano, and it goes off of a North defender. Kano trying to keep possession of it, though, for the Artesians. And here come the Cougars. Back up the right side again. It's Murphy. Marked by Gamble. Cougars still with possession of it. Gamble trying to get the away from him. And again, the cross into the penalty area. Martinsville can't clear it. Wolf trying to get onto it, and then a relatively simple tap in by the Cougars, and it goes over the top of the crossbar. I guess that's easy for me to say, but the ball's sitting right there with an open goal because Jack Wolf had come off his line and tried to make a save on it and couldn't come up with it. The ball just sitting there, and all Barbu had to do was just put it in the back of the net, probably tried to be a little bit too fancy with it, and as a result, the little flick on goes over the goalpost. Good for the Artesians. Now Martinsville with another run at it. Sam Foley has possession of it. Sam goes off the side of the post. Barco, though, there for the rebound goal. And Martinsville has tied it up at 1 apiece. So we're going to see here in just a moment if we've got a replay of it. We will, and we'll play this whole sequence here once again. So watch as we restart here. Foley running on, just misses. Barco gets a shot into the left part of the goal, and Martinsville's tied it up at 1 apiece. So the Artesians and Cougars tied up at 1. So a great job by the Artesians. And now 1-1, Kano with it. Up ahead, boy, it squirted through and it looked like Barco may get another chance at it. Now the Cougars trying to go to their leading goal scorer, Smith. Sandro Smith on the right side of the penalty area, gets it by Joey Stremming, gives a nice look at it, and again a missed strike there by Bloomington North. Brock Murphy. A little coaching going on there by Willie Spina. Talking about trying to mark Smith, not sprinting right at him because Smith wants that, and then he'll just go around you. You got to contain him, so keep him in front of you. We've talked about it on several occasions if you've joined our live streams, as there comes Jack Wolf, and let's see what's going to happen here. Stoppage and play. Jack kind of takes out Smith and Hainline in the same test, but if you've watched our live streams, we've compared it a little bit, some similarities between basketball and how basketball athletes have had success on the pitch for Martinsville in the past, and Caden Rottenkranz, a perfect example. One of the top 3-point shooters for the Artesians last year on the hardwood at John R. Wooden Gym, and was also the leading goal scorer here this season on the pitch with 12. Joey Stremming gets up ahead. You see some of the same similarities there. Smith trying to get it up ahead that time to Brock Murphy, and he can't quite run onto it. So it'll be a goal kick for the Artesians. Tied up at 1 apiece. We do play overtime, but will not go into penalty kicks. So it would end in, I believe, be clear. Kano comes up with it, and then he has it taken away. Hainline back up ahead. So about 25 minutes for somebody trying to get a goal. And Martinsville was kind of in this position last time we had a game against Decatur Central here on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. It was tied up at 1 before the Hawks got a late penalty kick. A substitution forthcoming. Barco on the right side again, trying to get it into the penalty area. Still maintains possession up, but then dispossessed there and no call. Jude Kincaid clears it. Now Hainline will send it into the bleachers. Trying to go to Smith. The penalty area. Martinsville trying to clear it. Cougars still possession of it. Lots of counterattacks by Bloomington North. So they don't have a maintained offensive threat really, but it's a 1-1 the score. Some good individual play by Smith has given North a lot of chances. Hainline up ahead. Jackson Fry trying to keep it alive. Now Luke Gamble chests it down at his feet. Trying to get it up in the penalty area, and then North momentarily. Gamble trying to keep possession of it. Does. But he really can't get possession of it. Gamble, man on, coming up from behind him, up ahead to Foley. Foley quickly into the penalty area now on the left side. Puts it in front of the box, trying to run onto it was Aaron Anderson, and just not quick enough. Sam with the low cross right in front of the net, but nobody was running to the goal or the rim, if you will. And they can't punch it into the back of the net. Where that speed comes into play. Anderson with not enough of it to get there in time. But a good idea by Foley, but just unable to execute. Now Smith with it on the left foot. Very dangerous for the Cougars. Into the penalty area, tries to cross over, and you can see Martinsville paying a ton of attention to him, but he's still able to get a shot off with the left foot, and Martinsville finally will clear it. And they were fortunate there because Wolf slipped a little bit coming off his line. Back into the penalty area, and what a shot there by Smith, but right at Jack Wolf. So he obviously the offensive target for North and has done a great job with getting several shots off. Has the one goal. It's a penalty kick, but that's where we stand even. Martinsville able to about tie it up at about the 25-minute mark on a goal by Martin Barco. Foley with a nice shot from the right side, goes off of the near post, and then Barco with the rebound puts it in the back of the net on the left side. Tied up at 1 as we go down to 20 minutes remaining in this one. Jack Wolf back with it. And Wolf kicks it away. Jackson Fry. Antonio Cano got it to him. Fry has it poked away, and let's see if Sam Foley will come on to do this. Caden Rottenkranz will check in. Cano will come out. And it'll be a throw-in by Foley. Sam, the long throw-in into the penalty area. Martinsville's Caden Rottencrans can't get a foot on it, and the Cougars trying to clear it. They do. Up ahead, Smith, a nice tap up ahead. He's got it back now. Clear. Murphy. Again, the shot goes wide.
Guys, it's 3 against 1. He keeps getting the ball. He keeps getting the ball. One of you have to be tight on him. Ethan, guys, let's communicate. He keeps getting the ball. It's 3 against 1. Right, guys, look, the ball is on this side of the field, guys. Look, in front of him, let's go.
So Jack Wolf will put a foot into it as we go under the 20-minute mark here at Martinsville High School. The pitch. Sun starting to set just to my right. Great night for soccer. Foley running on. Challenge, loses it out of bounds. Cougars get it back, and they'll quickly come back on the attack. Barco with it. Left side. Avoids the tackle initially. Back to Gamble. Gamble up ahead to Barco. Martin on the left side. Trying to get the cross in the penalty area. It'll be knocked out of bounds. Foley again will get an opportunity on the throw-in. See if they can get somebody to get ahead on it here. Or maybe settle it down to their foot and get a good shot on it. Headed up in the air, not cleared. Barco trying to settle it at his foot. Still North trying to clear it, and they do. A ton of Cougars back on defense for that one. And they've really kind of done that. You don't see a lot pressing forward in the attack for Bloomington North, but really don't need to. The skill of Sandro Smith has allowed him to make some things happen for himself, and it gives North that opportunity to keep some of those defenders back to prevent the Artesians' attack from doing anything. But as soon as I say that, the Artesians have it back on the attack, but poked away momentarily, and you see the North defenders kind of collapse around. Anderson gets tied up initially with Nelson, and he still has it on that left side. Going to work. Clears some space for himself, and then a errant pass taken back away by the Artesians. Rottencrans kicks it up ahead to Hamlin. Hamlin runs onto it. So Martinsville looking for an attack. Fry directing traffic. Sam Foley over there on the left side. Sam, the left foot goes off the chest that time of Barbu, and now Artesians will have a corner kick. See if Foley can maybe bend this one around the Cougars. Got a defender on the near post, and Martinsville will start to top the box. Sam trying to go in the penalty area. Kind of cleared by the Cougars, then the shot by Luke Gamble, but right to Xander Hicks, and he will kick it away. Cougars trying to come up with the attack, but Martinsville maintains possession of it again. Gamble up ahead to Foley, just poked away by Barbu. So Artesians again trying to up the pressure. 1-1 the score here. They will play overtime, and North is 5-3-2 on the season. So let's see some of that traditional type soccer things where they're don't press a whole lot ahead. Don't want to beat yourselves. Barco trying to run onto it. Jude Kincaid trying to clear it, and it'll be Martinsville ball. So the Cougars dropping defenders back, 8 to be exact. Martinsville just sending 5 forward in the attack. Now they'll bring their numbers 6, 7, and 8 up. So we'll see Luke Gamble coming back as well. So again with a throw in now, Foley will kind of trot over there, and he'll get the throw in. Try to go with an attack here. Sam, the ability to go with a long throw in. It's himself set. Here it goes into the penalty area, but headed out of there. And then a foul on Carter Lyon. "14 minutes left, 1-1 the score. We will play overtime here, 2 7-minute overtime periods, but no penalty kicks. Barbu coming up here on the near side for the Cougars. Trying to get it up ahead to Smith. Nice job by him, and kind of a slip screen, if you will, for himself. Kind of trying to get position on Joey Stremming, and then he releases. Similar to what you would maybe have seen in basketball with, like we said, somebody coming up from behind, so they set that back screen and then slip into the goal. But Artesian's Caden Rottenkrantz trying to maintain possession of it. He's dispossessed here, and here comes North. They quickly look up ahead, and you see they always want looking for Smith. Smith, great footwork, right back to Murphy in the middle. Murphy's had a couple of chances here, but it's been heavy on his touches and heavy with his shots. Another chance here, and Rottenkrantz rides him off of it. Wolf comes off his line late to try to make a save on it, but it will be a corner kick for North. They have not had a ton of opportunities, but we'll see what they do here. They've been looking for Smith, number 9. Stremming will mark him. So we'll see how North approaches this one. Wolf coming out. It's free in front of the penalty box, and the shot by Barbu goes wide. Again, Wolf coming off his line aggressively. The ball was free. An open net by North, but Barbu couldn't get a clean strike on it. And a goal kick forthcoming by the Artesians. Anderson trying to split the double team. North trying to serve it back into the middle of the pitch, and it'll be kicked out of bounds as we reach about the 10-minute mark. And the ball goes all the way over onto the football field. I think that dog wants to go get it. Yep, he does. I wonder if that's his owner over there that has the ball. The throw in. It's like that's my brother right there. Number 4 on the throw in, Noah Nelson. Hainline clears it. Cougars over pressed forward a little bit, and that miss hit again over to Barbu, though. Here come the Cougars. Fry trying to clear it out of there. Nice job by North. They've got an opportunity here trying to get it into the middle of the penalty area and going for Smith. Couldn't do it. Now Gamble trying to clear it. Murphy keeps control of it. Gets it into the middle, and then Smith, boy, didn't expect that out of him, and he kind of puts his hands to his head. He got a clean look at that to get the strike out of the air, but he just mishits it. I'm sure extremely difficult to take that ball out of the air and have it go where you want it to go, and just looked like he got just underneath of it a little bit, but Smith kind of kicking himself, if you will, because he had an open goal and an opportunity. Kano up ahead, trying to get it to Barco. So you've got really 4 guys here pretty offensive-minded in there with Kano, Barco, Foley, and Rottenkrantz, but see if Martinsville can kind of get an attack going in his final 10 minutes. Ball goes out. Anderson up with it. So the throw-in forthcoming. Anderson. Artesians catch a break there as that clearance attempt goes right off the back of a North defender. So up ahead to Barco, but you can see North really pushing their defense back. They've got 6 guys back on defense, and Martinsville just 3 pushed forward in the attack. Now they'll get a couple more, and Foley will come up here now to try to throw it in. Sam launches it. And we're going to get a push on Kano. Kind of cleared some space for himself. A little bit of a push off and then the penalty call. Ed Stremming trying to clear it. Now Hainline kind of swings and misses Smith, keeps it on his foot. Back to the middle, and then Martinsville doing a great job. Really, a lot of bodies on him to marking. Rottencrans up ahead. Barco with it now. Kind of cleared over to Sam Foley. Sam now, Martinsville with an attack here. Foley gets it on his right foot. Nobody in the penalty area. He'll just maintain possession of it out to Barco. Barco trying to get it into the penalty area. Now the Cougars up ahead. Murphy running with it. Fry helping over. Be the throw in. We're down to 7 minutes left in this one. Barbu in the penalty area. Now it's cleared by Gamble. Up ahead, Foley gets possession of it. Position trying to maintain control. Murphy going back, can't quite clear it. And now up ahead, the Artesians. Here comes North, the flick on there, and Hainline can't quite clear it. Now Fry will try to. He can't. He'll probably be whistled for the foul on Asher Huddleston. He will be, so it'll be a restart here for the Cougars. And they'll be looking for number 9, their leading goal scorer coming in. He had 11. He has 1 here today on a penalty kick. That's Sandro Smith, and so he will be just to the left side in the penalty area, marked by Joey Stremming. Be set up this time by Jude Kincaid. See if he'll try to get something bending into the penalty area, or if he's just going to go with a shot. Nope, kind of flicks it on, and it'll go right to Jack Wolf, who comes off his line again to corral it. Jack will put a boot into it. Foley trying to come up with it. Go down to the 6-minute mark. 5-3-2 are the Cougars this season. The Artesians 4-4. A couple of common opponents. Bloomington North a 3-2 win over Terre Haute South. Martinsville lost to Terre Haute South 3-0. And then Mooresville tied up with Bloomington North at 3 apiece, and it was a 2-0 win for Mooresville over the Artesians a couple of weeks ago. Kano trying to keep possession of it. He does. Has it. Up ahead. They get the through ball to Foley, and it's taken back away. Murphy up with it now for North. Under 5 minutes remaining. Smith flicks it on to himself. Now on the attack. Nice ball into the middle of the box. Across right there. And again, a miss hit by North. But you see the skill of Smith. He put it right where his North teammates could have done something with it. But the strike goes to the left. And Martinsville survives thus far. Still 1-1. As we head down to the 4-minute mark. North starting to press ahead a little bit. We really haven't thrown a lot of guys up in the attack. Martinsville now dropping back on the defense. Ryan Crane's trying to defend his man and get the tackle and take it away. Murphy goes back and now back on the attack. Smith as Stremming clears it. Now again, North on the left side. See if they'll get a cross into the box. Jack Wolf comes off the line again, knocks it down, loses control of it momentarily, and then back up with it. The throw in by the Artesians. 3 minutes left. Kano trying to run up with it. And I think we're going to get a foul whistled. So it'll be a kick just outside the penalty area. See who's going to take this one. I believe it's Kano if we go down to the 3-minute mark. Let's see what happens here. Good chance. He gets ready to go. The official sets the wall 10 yards apart. Cross into the penalty area, but right at the goalkeeper. Just 2.5 minutes left in this one, and then we're headed toward overtime. Unless the Artesians can get something going here. Rottencrans into the middle. Run by Kano. He's got a good look at it here. Got good skill with his feet. Crosses over in front of Northern and dispossessed momentarily. Still has it. Up ahead to Foley. Sam trying to run onto it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining. Foley lifts it all the way to the far side. Aaron Anderson runs onto it. Trying to cut back in between his defenders, and then it's cleared by North. So Martinsville trying to hurry here. Final minute 40. Still, though, not pushing a lot of guys forward because you're kind of looking here, the defense back for North. They've got 9 guys back on defense, and Martinsville with just, really 4 guys in the attack. Now they'll move a few guys farther forward as Foley throws it into the penalty box, but Cougars trying to clear it out. So you kind of get that playing for overtime mentality going on here, and you hopefully you don't give up a quick counterattack if you're Martinsville. Little heel kick flicked on, and Martinsville, Sam Foley makes a nice turn on it. Sam on the right side trying to get it with a cross. A little stop and go action by Sam, and then he'll still maintain it. Left foot. North can't quite clear it, and then they finally do. Murphy trying to go ahead. Gamble keeps control of it, but it goes out of bounds, and it looks like we are probably headed to overtime. Smith trying to make one final run at it. Up ahead, North. The shot will go wide, right? Jack Wolf dives at it. Didn't have to, but that's probably going to do it. I'm not sure I'd even kick it. And I think that's what Coach Insube said. There's no need to really even kick it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So you get a look there at Ethan Hainline. He'll put a boot into it to end it. And so we will go overtime. 1-1 the score here. We'll take a break, tell you about the overtime coming up in just a moment.
13,000 feet has a way of testing a man's soul. After all, we were never meant to take on such an endeavor. That long drop is what separates human from superhuman. And here we are, right here, right now.
You're good at motivation, we're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and and stop knocking on wood.
When you hit that water, you're going to want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. Now, they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
So back here, and it will end 1-1 the score. Non-conference game, so they will not play overtime and no penalty kicks here. So it ends at a draw. North now 5-3-3 on the season. Martinsville 4-4-1. Taking a look at the goals here for both teams. This is the penalty kick in the first half for Bloomington North off of Sandro Smith. Right there. And then Martinsville gets the equalizer here in the second half of play. You get an attack on the right side by Sam Foley. It goes off the right goalpost. And then Martin Barco right there to kick it back in to tie it up. And that's where we end, 1-1 the final. Well, this has been a student production, WRAP 15 Sports and the MHS Rewind YouTube channel. Students in the RTV program at Martinsville High School responsible for producing the game here this evening. They did a nice job. Running cameras, Braxton, Dilly, and Loudon McFarland. And tech directing here tonight was Molly Collier. For those students, I'm Eric Meyer. So long, everyone, from Martinsville High School. 1-1 the final here from the Artesian pitch.